Hello, young and freers, and it's the moment you've all been waiting for. I finally shaved my beard. What's that? That's not what the video's about? Okay, take two. Hello, young and freers, and it's the moment you've all been waiting for. I finally cleaned my room. We're not doing that either? What do you mean I'm talking to a wall and there's no one here? What do you mean this joke isn't funny? Hello, young and freers, and it's the moment you've all been waiting for. We're going to announce the winners of the Servus Young and Free Scholarship Program right now in this video. We had 176 people enter to try and get their hands on one of 30 $1,000 Young and Free scholarships. We are also giving away 3 iPads for the People's Choice Bonus Contest. Our applicants were tasked with the question of how they would help themselves, their peers, their friends, change their communities, their province, the world. We were asking people to think big this time, and they really delivered. Our applicants tackled tough questions like social issues, environmental issues, health issues, technology. Anything that affected our world was fair game for these applicants. Here they are. Here are your winners. Our first winner is Michelle. Michelle wrote an essay about the disparities between education in developed nations and developing nations. One day, Michelle wants to see young adults across the world able to graduate with diplomas. Our next winner is Amanda. Amanda wants to become a professor of medicine and improve healthcare in her community and beyond. Andy is a medical student that wants to improve the healthcare of her community. We've got a lot of medical students in our program this year, which is awesome to see. Haley is an aspiring teacher going to school, and she wants to see all children get a quality education. She's taking a hands-on approach with this one. Chelsea wants to help the world overcome their apathy, so she started by making a very unapathetic video. Check it out. Ashina wants to change society's laziness. She volunteers, and she's an aspiring doctor. Mark volunteers more than his fair share, and he'll soon serve his community as a police officer. Hopefully I won't be getting any tickets, Mark. Krista is on her way to becoming a teacher, and she's going to enrich many young lives and encourage young people to reach their full potential. Here's another healthcare one. Shelby wants to be a healthcare practitioner and help our generation take care of older generations as they age. Kirsten works with children who have autism, and she wants to share her experiences and ideas with the world. Sophie loves the environment, and she wants to make sure our environment is clean for generations to come. Kari loves reading, and she wants to tackle illiteracy in developing nations and help them to better their own communities through reading. Kristen is a medical student, and she wants to help patients with neurodegenerative disorders and help them lead fulfilling lives. That was a mouthful. Kelsey wants to help young women and girls overcome their lack of confidence. Through her awesome teaching and coaching, she's going to do just that. Sander is putting his own selfishness aside to help others. Sander wants us to move forward as a community and not as individuals. Jessica wants to help fight the obesity epidemic. She'll be going to school to become a registered dietitian. Brianna is teaching children about our past so they can appreciate what we have now and make sure mistakes aren't repeated. Annika wants us to challenge ourselves, work hard, and discover the great potential that we all have inside. Terry wants to battle addiction in her community and make sure support is there for those who need it. Jordan is a science guy. He wants to make science relevant and accessible to the public, and he hopes to change the world with his research. Janelle wants to become a social worker and help the youth in her community break the cycle of violence. Melissa wants to help people realize their potential for greatness. She's leading by example and pursuing an education in engineering. Ian made an awesome video about how he wants us to be more accountable, and he's going to use his role as a youth mentor to help facilitate that. Stephanie is a young lady passionate about nutrition, and she wants to provide education in the fight against obesity. Samantha isn't going to let pollution put a smoggy cloud over her future. This aspiring marine biologist wants us to know we can all make a difference in the environment. Kate is a young dancer that enjoys her technology, but she doesn't let it run her life. She wants to show the world that exercise is the key to a happy, healthy life. Paneet is a young political science student that hopes to engage the youth in his community and get them interested in world issues. Alistair is another med student that wants to help people manage chronic disease now, as well as prevent disease for future generations. Katie is a young volunteer and aspiring med student that wants to make sure everyone has access to quality healthcare. Miles is a conservationist and he wants to change the way we look at our resources so we can conserve and ensure future generations aren't left out to dry. Now it's time for our People's Choice bonus contest. These 3 people get iPads. If you recognize this face, that's because she was in the video earlier. Chelsea won a scholarship and an iPad. Congratulations, Chelsea. Theo is also taking home an iPad this year. He's a passionate athlete and he wants to obtain a degree in kinesiology and help young athletes achieve greatness. Patrick is a hockey player that wants to give back to his community by becoming an EMT firefighter and setting a positive example for youth.